Hi, I just want to take a quick couple minutes here to kind of go over closing cost in a real estate transaction and the net proceeds sheet and how that's all determined. So on my website, if you ever have questions or would just like to get more information, you can always go to the resources page, and I have a closing cost net proceeds estimating calculator for people to utilize. So with the calculator, you're going to be determining, the price that your home is going to sell for, your first and second mortgage, any escrow fees, any real estate fees, and any miscellaneous fees at the end during negotiations. So just for an example, we put a sale price in at $220,000. We said the mortgage payoff is $150,000 with a closing date of today, January 19th. So due to the fact there'd be 19 days in the month of January, there would be some accrued interest on top of the mortgage balance. So don't forget that when you look at your mortgage payoffs. Second mortgage, if you had a second mortgage, you'd be doing the same thing, putting in the balances there. The property taxes, when you factor in property taxes in the state of Iowa, they're paid in arrears, so make sure you always put the previous year on taxes in there. Taxes are always paid in September and March, so if this were to get to March, then I would bump this up to July 1st, 2020. But just an annual property tax estimator, because those will have to be paid at the closing table as well. Real estate commissions, so this one we would be looking at, say, no commissions, so you'd be selling on your own. If you're going to pay, any type of service to market your house, you could be looking at a 1% commission there. So in this case, it'd be $2,200. And then if the buyer has a realtor or does not have a real estate agent, they may use that in negotiations to say they're unrepresented to save a little bit of money, or if they do have an agent, the agent may be asking for a commission of, say, like 3% or 3.5%. Whatever that number ends up being, it's all negotiated. So in this case, whether you do by owner, with or without an agent, I like to factor in these numbers here, about $4,000 for 4%. This is $8,800 in real estate fees and commissions. So then we get into your closing cost. An escrow company, you're looking at anywhere from $300 to $600. So I just put in $500. Your revenue stamps are $1.60 per thousand. So at $220,000, I'm estimating about $330 here. Any title work, attorney fees on top of that, recording fees to go to the city or county assessor. We just do $50 estimate there. Any allowances for repairs, you want to factor that in if you think you'll be doing any repair work due to inspections. A home warranty is $500. And then anything else that is negotiated into the deal. So in this scenario, $220,000, mortgage $150,000, property taxes, whether you do by owner or list with a real estate agent, we factored in $8,800. We have the gross sale of the house at $220,000. Here's all your closing costs broken down, and you have a net proceeds of $55,000. That's what you could expect for a check at the time of closing. Now, if you want to get into some of the variable cost, you can move these numbers around a little bit, take out the home warranty, that'd save you $500. Or if you just wanted to list, with a real estate agent, you could be looking at a 6% commission, with 3% going to the selling broker, 3% going to the listing broker, so a total of 6%. So that brings your net proceeds to just under $51,000. So in this scenario, whether you use a realtor or do by owner, you're looking at net proceeds of $51,000 to about $55,000. So it's about a difference of $4,000 on this $220,000 house of deciding whether, when it's all said and done, is it worth my time to sell it by owner, or if I get some agents involved and allow them to market my property, can we make up the difference of $4,000 with after everything is paid? So if you ever have any questions, feel free to visit my website. We have closing cost on there. I have other resources on there as well, moving companies, utility companies, inspectors, appraisers, mortgage calculator, things like that. So just want to do a quick little video on determining closing cost and utilizing the net proceeds calculator. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Number is 319-361-5111. Thanks.